Hello everyone and welcome back to PixelTime. Number 14 today. Just a heads up as to what's happening in these PixelTime videos in the future. I will probably be wrapping up this icon set in a few episodes, probably by episode 16, and we'll start a new set. We'll be doing some modern weaponry, daggers, pistols, rifles, grenades, that kind of thing. It was one of the recommendations that I got, and I look forward to starting that in a few weeks' time. Alright, so I want to try and do a couple more random items. We'll try a 4-leaf clover. Yeah, let's give that a go. Okay. So the leaves on a 4-leaf clover are kind of a squarish shape, if I remember correctly. So let's give it kind of square leaf. And that should work out about right. Let's see if that matches up. That'll probably work out perfectly. Okay. So the trick will be trying to get these leaves to look right. They're a kind of difficult shape, I think. A 4-leaf clover. Especially they'll have, some of these leaves will be kind of folding over top of the other ones, so we'll look into that. Okay. Alright. That doesn't look quite right, does it? Okay. Oh, I've done one too many, haven't I? Or too few. Do you want to like it that big? Yeah, I do like it that big. Okay, let's erase this part here and try putting in one more leaf, or one more dot, sorry, either side. That's probably a bit too big. It's too square now, so let's change this. Okay, so we need to erase this part. And move this in one. Which side? Okay, and then this side, we'll do this side. Alright. And then like so. Alright, I'm a bit happier with that shape. We'll go with that. Okay, and then we'll need a little stalk down the bottom. So let's make this stalk here. Alright, I'm not quite happy with that, but we'll play around with it as we go. Okay, let's get started on this leaf. We'll grab a colour to fill it in with. Okay, and then I'm going to grab a darker colour, and we'll try and work this part in. Separate these leaves a bit. Let's see. We'll put this one over the top of that one. And we'll copy it on this side. Alright, that's kind of okay. Yeah, not quite sure about that colour. Let's change that colour a bit. Alright, and we'll keep that colour, and we'll grab this other colour here in between, and we'll put some details in here, like I think four-leaf clover kind of has a little indentation in these leaves. We'll put in here. Alright, and we'll just put a little bit of shadow where this these crossovers are, and probably a bit more across here. And I just want to grab a darker colour again and fill these bits in here. Okay. Perhaps I have made that a little bit too bright. Let's have a look. Where's those colours? What's this colour? Have we already got that one? Yes, we have. Okay, let's change this up. We'll just grab these colours here. Okay, let's change this to that colour. Like so. And the next colour, like so. Alright, that's a little bit better, I think. Okay, let's grab this colour and try to make these leaves shine a little bit. And this one's not going to have too much because it's got a lot of shadow from these three leaves, especially these two over the top of it. And that looks okay. That looks alright, I think. Okay, let's just delete that a little bit there. Alright, let's move on to the next one. So, I'm not really sure what I want to do here. Maybe some kind of metal shard. Let's do that. So we'll just get some kind of shape happening here. pretty good. And we'll grab one of the colors of metal that we've got here. Okay, let's fill that in. It'll probably be difficult to make it look kind of naturalistic, so that's going to be probably the hardest part of this. Okay, let's see, where do we want this? Kind of like that, maybe. And that's kind of the shape that I want to go for, I think. Maybe I don't quite like that side. We'll go this way. Yeah, okay, let's go with that. And we'll grab another color here, one in between those two, and we'll start making some. So I'm not gonna fully color it in like I usually do with some stuff. I want to try and make it look kind of natural, just placing a few pixels here and there. And let's see if we can do that. And what I might also do is just yeah, we'll play around with this a little bit. Okay, so you've kind of got the idea of where this thing's going. Now we'll just make these areas a bit darker. Okay. Alright, that's not too bad. Probably just that there. And we'll grab this other color here. And a couple of little highlights in there. So maybe along this edge here. Not quite there. Let's go across there a little bit. Maybe at this point here somewhere. There'll be a little bit of light there. We'll put something there. And okay, does that quite look right? Maybe it needs to have more uniformed lines in here. Let's try that. I don't like having that one there. Perhaps across there is a better idea. Okay. Let's darken this side a little bit more. And then have this one pretty much fully like so. Alright. So I'm really playing around with a lot here. It's hard to tell what I think looks really good, and I think I'm more heading towards a lot less detail to make this look a bit nicer. I don't really like these little highlighted bits in there, so I've got rid of those. Okay, and that doesn't look too bad. I think that looks alright. Maybe we'll just try something else here. No, I think I'll go with that. Oh, that might look better there. No, I like that there. Alright, so we've got a metal shard. And do we want to do anything like maybe make it look like it's got some kind of shining qualities about it? Give it a little glitter or what so around it. Probably don't want to have it touching like that. Kind of interferes with interferes with it a little bit. There we go. Got it out after a little while. Probably too much. Just need a couple, I think. So we'll delete that one. And we'll move that. Okay, I think that will do for this one. Next week we'll look at doing some rings and necklaces, and that will be the last couple of things for this icon set. And not sure which one I will do first next week, but we'll just have to wait and see on that one. Of course, don't forget to check out my DeviantArt profiles and Facebook profiles as well. And until next time, bye for now.